going on, Griddle Nation? Chef Nathan Lippy here. I'm in Bonneville, hanging out with Aaron Brown at the Garage Shop, and I told him I was going to come out and cook for him. I said, what would you like? And he said, meat with more meat. So I'm going to do some ribeyes with some garlic rosemary butter and some really simple potatoes on the griddle. It can feed a ton and all about the same time. Let's get talking and get right into the recipe. I want to get started with my potatoes because they take the longest to cook, so I'm going to quarter up some red and yellow potatoes. Feel free to use whatever potatoes that you like, but I think the red and yellow potatoes work the best because of their starch content. And we're going to throw some olive oil down on our griddle and then add our potatoes. Now they're going to cook for just a little bit. I'm going to add some of our steakhouse seasoning as well. It's a really great seasoning. It really goes wonderful with potatoes. We're going to let that cook for like 5 or 6 minutes on medium-high heat. Give it a toss every once in a while. Make sure we get that beautiful crust happening on the outside of the potato. Now once our potatoes have a little bit of color, we're going to separate them into 2 piles. We're going to add some water over the top and then cover them with a lid. We want them to steam and get that cooking process started. Now while those are steaming and finishing up, let's get to our steaks. Now today I have some boneless ribeyes. I'm going to add some olive oil over the top and a generous portion of our steakhouse seasoning. This seasoning really is fantastic. If you haven't tried it yet, go to your local Walmart and get it. It's wonderful. Now we're going to put our Blackstone griddle up to high heat. We want this thing set to stun. We want that instant sear. So we're going to throw our steaks down and let those go. Once they've got that beautiful caramelization on one side, we're going to give them a flip and let them finish cooking. Now I'm going medium rare today. If you want to go a little bit longer, I would turn the heat down just a little bit so you're not burning that crust. Now toward the end, I like to add a bit of unsalted butter. I like to add a little bit of rosemary and thyme and some garlic. All those flavors really penetrate into the butter and season everything. It's unbelievable. When those steaks are finished and beautiful, we're going to pull them off and let them rest for 5 or 6 minutes just to let those juices relax. Now our potatoes are just about finished. I'm going to add some beer at the end. I like adding beer because as it reduces, it gives us a more savory, rich, robust flavor. So we're going to add some beer, throw that cover on, and let it finish cooking, and we are all finished. It's time to plate. Now today I'm feeding a ton of people, so I'm actually serve this family style. So we're going to slice it nice and thin, and we're going to add some of that garlic and herbs over the top. Now this dish really is simple. We've got our potatoes and our steak. This is really fun when if you're throwing a big backyard party, a backyard bash, you can feed a ton of people on your 36-inch griddle. If you guys want this recipe and a ton more, be sure to go to blackstoneproducts.com. I'm your host, Chef Nate, and I'll see you guys in the next video.